Hello my dear students, welcome for the online classes. Today we are going to start with the civics chapter number 3, that is government. Children, before starting the lesson, I will give you one example children. Every day you are coming to school, okay, sitting in the class, taking the lectures, in the going on. But in these 6 to 7 hours, you are following the certain rules. There are certain rules and regulations which are made compulsory to follow. Then there is some system which you are following. One teacher enters, she teaches, she goes, another teacher enters. So how all these things are managed? There is proper management administration which is done by the principal ma'am. Again you see the clerks are working in the office, teachers are working, principal ma'am is working, and again there is a governing council body which works for all these things. So children, it is the body which works for the working of a school, and the governing council, then principal ma'am, then teachers, clerk, peons, means from peons to the governing council there is a big tree which works for these all people. They work for the administration of the school or the working of the school. Same way children, the country or a state in which we live, it has to be managed properly, and the body, the political body which administers a state or a country is called a government. Now children, why we say the political body? Because the people, the representatives who are working as a government in a government body are elected by the election process. These representatives are elected by the people through the election process, and then these people work for a state or a country. Now children, so government is a political body which administers a state or a country. Now children, a country is very big country. Okay, take the example of a school. Take the example of our school. A school is divided into different classes. It would not be possible for all the children to sit together and study, and so the school is divided into different classes according to the age group, okay, for the proper administration, so that each group of children would get the proper education. Same way children, a country is divided into different states so that the proper management of a country can be done. It is very difficult for the government, only one body, to work for the whole country, and so our country is divided into states. Again the states are divided into districts that we are going to study further, but the only thing is for the proper management, to maintain the proper law and order, a country is divided into states and districts, and the body which works for the administration of the state and the country is called the government. Now what are the main functions of government? The main functions of government are to maintain the law and order in a country. The law and the order, the laws are made by this political body, and these laws have to be followed by each and every citizen of a country. So children, then only we can maintain the discipline, and then only a country can run properly and smoothly. Second one, to formulate the policies for the country. To run a country, there are certain rules, certain policies which are made by the government body, and it has to be formulated for the proper administration. The third main function is to work for the welfare of the people. The main function of the government is to work for the welfare of the people. Now children, welfare means we use so many public transports, we use public facilities. Now who provide these public facilities and public transport to us? The government. The government provides the public facilities. There are so many number of facilities which we are using, children, not only for the basic necessities but for the entertainment purpose also, for traveling also, for our comfort also, and for luxury also. And the government is responsible for all these things, for the proper maintenance also. Take the example of a street light, children. If there is no street light, personally no one is going to pay and make that street light useful. But the government, it is the duty of the government to see whether the roads are properly constructed, the facilities to the people like street light, electricity, water facilities are provided to the people or not. So it is the government, it is the body which works for the welfare of the people. So children, today, as this is the introductory lecture and it is a very important point which we are studying, the only thing you have to focus on is what is government. So the government is the political body which administers the country, which works for the welfare of the people, which makes the laws, which regulate the policies for the maintenance of the proper law and order in a country. Now children, the government works under the main organs of the government are legislature, executive and judiciary. These are the three main organs of the government. Legislature is the department which makes the laws for the citizens. Now children, man is a social being, and when he lives in a society, there should be proper rules and laws. Otherwise, he will behave like a social animal. If there will be no rules, there will be no restrictions, there will not be a discipline in a country. So, to maintain the rules and laws, we have to make the certain laws, and the government body which makes the laws is the legislature. Then executive is the people who are working in the government offices, that comes under the executive department. The laws which are made by the legislature are brought in existence by the executive department. They are the executive department, the people who are working in the executive department follows the laws made by the legislature. And judiciary is the department, is the organ which looks after whether the laws made by the legislature are followed by the executive department or not. And without these three organs, our country, it is very difficult for a country to run smoothly. So, legislature, executive and judiciary, these are the three main organs of the government for the smooth functioning of the country. So children, there are so many functions. There are many of these three are the main functions, but there are many other functions also. Now children, our country protect us from the enemy, from the enemies, from the enemy countries. Our soldiers are working continuously at the border, and the government is taking care of it, and the proper management is done. There are so many natural calamities, children, where the governments come forward and help the people for coming such natural calamities. There are many pandemic situations. Take the example of the pandemic situation which is going on recently is the coronavirus. Our government is trying to give the vaccination to each and every people, and now the government has started giving the kids also, those who are till 18. Now children, why government is taking these efforts for the vaccination? To make our country free from this coronavirus. So children, it is the government which works for the welfare of the people and also for the proper administration of the country. Our prime ministers, president, prime minister and the other ministers, they are continuously working for the welfare of the people and also for the proper administration of the country. I hope children, the concept what is government is clear with my explanation. So today I will stop with this topic, what is government and the functions of government, and today I have also explained about the organs of the government. We will continue with the next topic in the next lecture. Thank you.